Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm Chris, your host, also known as Car Boot Chris. Please sit tight, we'll be with you in a second. And don't forget, there can be the odd occasion of bad language, but we'll try and keep it clean. If you've not entered the duck race, please do so. You can go to last week's Monday show, make a comment, and that will get you into tonight's duck race. So in the meantime, sit back, relax, and we'll be with you in just a minute. Hello? Anyone there? You waiting? Is anyone waiting? Well, there's some people waiting here.
Hi.
Hello? Anyone there? Hang on a second, what's this? There is a duck race later on.
I ate that duck. Now the favourite person of the show is here.
Say hello, cooks. Say hello.
Because we all know that's what people come for, don't they? They don't come to see us. They come to see the dog.
I think we need to go and get ready. So see you in a minute.
Bye!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking the Haydens. I'm Car Boot Chris and I actually fluffed that opening line. I think from now on I'm going to do a little opener, so just to say hello, but I absolutely fluffed it. So never mind. Welcome to the channel. As I said earlier, I'm Car Boot Chris and I'm a full-time reseller and this is our YouTube channel. Normally I would have Belle sat here next to me, but she's really not feeling up to it today at all. Very, very tired and just worn out, basically. We've had a really busy weekend, getting ready to move and all that stuff. It's not easy. So it's just going to be me. You're stuck with me tonight. You're just going to have to manage, without Belle, unfortunately. But we have got loads on tonight. We're going to say some hellos in a minute. We've got This Is Heavy coming up. Hammer time. Now, you guys, you need to remind me at 8:25, I've got to stop what I'm doing. We've got to go live to the eBay auction for Hammer Time, and we're going to see the auction end. And we're going to start a new one as well for this time next week. So remind me, 8:25, get in the chat there. I'm going to see who's going to remind me first so that I don't miss the ending of the auction of Rise. That's going to be a really bad oh no. Talking of oh no's, we've got an oh no coming up. We've got some thank yous to do. We've got pickup of the week. I'm going to ask you guys to share your pickups later as well. Sale of the week and the duck race later on as well. So in the meantime, we're going to do what we always do. It's not beat Belle to the bottom today. It's beat Chris to the bottom. So get your hellos in the chat. And I'm going to try and say hello to as many people as possible whilst this 2-minute piece of music is running. When the music's out, that's it. I'm going to say hello to as many as you as I can. So please say hello in the side chat. Even if you've never said hello, please do it today, if never again. You can try and beat me to the bottom of the chat. So are you ready? Let's go now. Let me get back to the top. Oh, pants. That didn't work. First one in is Once Loved Treasures. Happy wedding anniversary to you. Jeff is in. We also have Damien DB Resells. Welcome to Hillary Rhodes, Tommy Lee, Pat Walker, Jason Entwistle, Emsden, Jason Coyle, welcome. Aaron Sells 87. Who else we got? Fezzers here. We also have SHB Carly at number 53. Brummy Time Lord. Drink and Dive. The Dumpsters. I still struggle to say that, guys. Monkey Thrifter. Welcome, Peter. Moni Mental is here, apparently to win the duck race. You'll be lucky, mate. Oliver Ian. Creek. Who else we got? Delboy Dan. Hi, everybody. Husty's here. The Left-Handed is here. Oh, come on, Chris. Let's get to the bottom. Emily Smith, welcome. I think that's a new name. Welcome. Oh, crikey. Brooke, I think I've not missed anyone yet. Brooke is here. Welcome, Brooke. Good evening. Get your hellos in, guys. I'm getting to the bottom. Lynn's here. Oh dear. This is not good. Richard Payne, welcome. Kimmy Kitty, the Goat Jazz, the Jason Entwistle. I've said Jason already. I am Groot. I'm Groot. I haven't got Groot beer tonight, though, unfortunately. I've got a brew. Betty, Bob, Bills and Moon, Helen, welcome, everybody. Ella. This is easy. This is far too easy. Hi, Greg, welcome. Thank you for tonight's prize for the duck race. Cherry Potatoes here. This is a piece of cake. What's Belle moaning about? Chris Tyler is here. Charlotte, welcome. Cheap Charlie. And that is the end of the music. Richard Foster, welcome. Oh, I didn't make it, actually. Matt Sells Stuff, Tap Peddler, Derek, Jack of All Trades. And there we go. That's the end. Chris M, welcome. Paul, welcome. Paul Jarman. There we go. Space Invader. I'm cheating now. I'm cheating because I was so close to the bottom. Steve Jackson, that I thought I might actually win that, but I didn't. You lot beat me to the bottom, unfortunately. Luna Retro, welcome to you. Just scanning through the chat to see if you've got anything particularly to talk about initially, but I will crack on with the show in a minute. I decided to keep this mug, by the way. I picked it up in a boot sale recently. It might have been on video. I can't remember now. It's been a while, and I've picked up a few things now. But yeah, I like that mug, so I kept it. Let's see who else we've got. Hello, Martin J. Welcome to you. Blackwood Resellers. Yeah, Alan's here. Dippin Williams made it. Yeah, we've got loads to do tonight. And this is our new-ish format of show. We've got a few little extras to do tonight. And it should be a good show, hopefully. You lot make it good with all your chit-chat. Yes, I know I'm not at the bottom, Husty. I thought I was, but then the chat just like jumped. Failed, yeah. I did. Complete failure. Ian J, welcome. I'm still not at the bottom now. 106 people in. Welcome to you all. That's it. How do you get the 30% discount? Oh, that's a good question. SHB, please just send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and if there's anything you want on my eBay, guys, this is a 1 week only offer. We're moving very soon. I want to clear as much through as possible, make as many sales as I can, get stuff out so I don't have to move it. With that in mind, I'm willing to offer anybody watching this stream, either live or watching back afterwards, like later this week. If you're watching back as a rewatcher, then this applies to you too. If there's anything in my eBay store that you would like to buy, I'm willing to give a 30% discount on anything. And I've got stuff over 100 quid in there. I've got top-end trainers, whatever you want. Send me a message. I'll do 30% off and I'll ship it for free to the UK. And that's my offer that I'm doing for anybody who's watching this show, wants anything from my eBay. So please just message me on Instagram or Facebook and we'll talk about it. We'll do a deal. Kimmy Kitty, welcome. Chris is now the official seller of United Plates. I know. It's gone crazy today, Steve. I put them on today. Woo! Crazy. I mean, if they'd have won the FA Cup at weekend, I might have sold them all in one go. but I wouldn't trade that for the world. Don't worry about it. I would not trade it. Classic Style 68. Good evening to you. I'd like the 90% discount. Oh yeah, good luck. Yeah, and you can just resell it all, Andrew, can't you? Yeah, you can just flip it. You can just flip it online yourself. Oh, that brew's good. 30%. Wow. Well, are you taking the Mickey, Steve? Are you taking the Mick now? Hope you put the price up by 30% now. I haven't. Nope. I only decided to do it this afternoon. God, you're all very cynical, aren't you? Cynical lot. Look at this. Cheeky buggers. Same applies. I can't do much more. I can't really do more than 30% SHB. That's a fair chunk plus free shipping. I mean, if you know, if something's 20 quid, that makes it 14 quid, and then I've got to ship it for free, which would be another potentially £3, £4. You know, I'm basically at that kind of level. If it's a £20 item, I'm basically half in it. I just want to move as much as I can. But 30% is the max. I'll just work out 30%, ship it for free as well. I just want to move some stuff. I thought you were taking the mix, Steve. I thought you were taking the mix. If you want anything, Steve, 30% off, of course. Anyway, I think it's a good deal. I do think it's a good deal, but feel free to go and have a browse. Dippin Williams says in Swindon today, one charity shop, all media, 5 for £1. That's not bad at all, is it, Dippin? Did you fill your boots? Did you get loads of stuff? Daunting task, moving house. Got to do it myself in a couple of months. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, it's really horrible, to be honest with you. It's horrible, and this is the third time in 3 years that we've moved. I'm done after this because it's just horrible. It's not just packing up. I mean, packing up is horrible in itself, but it's the logistics of moving. It's dealing with all your solicitors rubbish. Self-censored myself, and also dealing with all your house address changes, sorting out your broadband and your TV and your gas and electric, your water, your council tax, and your insurances, everything. It's just horrible. It's just a never-ending list of stuff to do. It's just one of them things. Have you got any $6 million man items? I don't think so, Richard, to be honest with you. No, I don't think so. Steve is taking Lana to Cosford Air Show. Oh, we spent a little bit of time at the Torbay Air Show yesterday. We just turned up really for the last hour and a half so we could see the Red Arrows and a couple of others, because the rest of it I'm not really that bothered about. And it was all right, to be fair. Oh, they got a Bee Gees record. Oh, records were included in that as well. Bloody hell. That's all right, that. Is there a reason Chris keeps moving? Yeah. I have to just keep on my toes. You know, people after me. Yeah, Jeff. You know what, Jeff? We've got rid of so much stuff this time. We've literally had a purge. Yesterday, we put out stuff for free on the front of the driveway. We put a sign up saying free, please take it. We laid out a load of stuff, including a 32-inch TV. We shoved that on the driveway and said, take it. And yeah, pretty much everything went. I think we put a plant pot in the bin and everything else had gone. But we've given away a lot. We've taken a lot to charity shops. I've sold a lot of stuff as well. I've put stuff into the business, you know. So yeah, we've got rid of a lot. we've shrunk our stuff. Guy says, would you do 30% free posted, 2-year warranty, on-site repairs? I might buy something. Fair enough, Guy. The answer is no, of course. Computer games and media, bloody hell, that was a good deal, that, wasn't it? Okay, right. Well, we have hit the bottom of the chat at last now, so we can move on. Let's get cracking here. What's this, Steve saying? What have you done with Chris giving stuff away for free? I know, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it just ain't worth the time putting it on, Facebook. It's not worth the aggro. It's not worth the time. So we just put a selection of things out on the front and just said, take it. Let the neighbors have a pick of stuff. Right, okay, let's move on then. Let's keep this show moving in the right direction, which is basically to the end. Let's move it quickly, if I can find the VT. Let's do this one, eh? Let's get started with this one.
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's
heavy. This is heavy. Okay, guys. I didn't miss your hello, Mike and Francis. I saw it in the 2-minute thing, I think. I'm pretty sure I did if you play it back. But hello, if you missed it. Right. This is heavy. Okay. This is the script. We only do this once now, remember? We only do it once in a night. So make the most of it. So I'm going to show you an item. You've got to guess what the weight is. I want to know what the weight is in grams, okay? Not kilograms, whatever. If it's more than 1 kilogram, then you still have to do it in grams. I want 1,500 grams or whatever. Anyone in the world can take part. I don't care where you are. If you're in the States and if you're in Australia, you can take part. The winner will get something in the post from me and Belle. And the idea is that you don't go over the amount. If you go over, you go bust. You must be either dead on or under. And the closest person who gets it first is the winner. And you only get one entry. If I see multiple entries, you will be disqualified. Jeff's already in with his 3.14, or it's 314 grams. Right, are you ready for this, guys? This is a beauty. This is an absolute beauty. And I'm going to show you this a little bit later on, right? So this it's a big Wally. This big Wally is going to feature a bit later on in the show, okay? So stay tuned if you want to see a bit more about this. Right, this Wally is pretty heavy. He talks, he moves, he scuttles along with his little tracks there. And he's got some decent weight to him. I want to know what the weight is in grams, please. And I'm going to start the countdown in a minute. And after that, when I put end in the chat, there will be no more entries after the word end. So get your entries in now. I want it in grams, please. And here comes the timer.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay. So Wally, what does he weigh? Now, I know what he weighs. I'm going to have a look. In fact, I'm going to announce the weight. I've not put end in the chat. Sugar. Self-censoring. There you go. End in the chat. No more entries after the word end. So now I'm going to announce what the weight was. It is 1,172 grams. 1172. So I need to have a little scan here. Sorry, Heavenly Boots, you are late with that one. Oh, Brooke says 5 minutes. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Right, 1172. Who's the closest? And oh, there's lots of entries. Let me have a look. 1172. So Brooke with 995 at the moment. Brooke. Brooke is leading with 995. 1172. No, Monkey Thrifter 1151. Any advances on Monkey Thrifter? Oh, Emsden were close. 1151 Monkey Thrifter. Oh, Moni Mentor was close. You were close. 1151 Monkey Thrifter at the moment. Joan was close. Oh, Bills and Moon 1155. Bills and Moon 1155. Bills and Moon 1155 is the winner. Nicola, that is Nicola. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Let me write that down. Well done, Nicola. Good job. I've just written that down. Nicola, when you get a second, I probably have got your address somewhere, but can you send it me again so I don't have to go searching, please? And I will send you something in the post. Well done. Well done to Nicola. She is a winner. 1155. Remember, the actual amount was 1172, which is... So Nicola was the closest without going over. So well done. A few of you are very, very close there. We were well under. Yeah, a few people was well under, and quite a few people was well over as well. That's a difficult one to gauge because there's a lot of Wallies out there, all different sizes and shapes. So it's hard to tell. Greg says surprise is great. Oh yes. Can I have a clothed postcard? Send me a message, Nicola. We'll get some out to you. No, there's so many Bang Bang. There's so many Wallies, all different versions. Some's Transformer ones, all kinds. Remote control. What time are we on? We're almost there. Can I get something in quickly before we go to the auction? Let me just see how long is left. 7 minutes on the auction, so we can go to another thing. 3 people had 2155. Thanks, Kathleen. Welcome. I know Belle's not here, so it's probably boring. But that is Belle's mother, everybody, my mother-in-law. She says I'm boring, so there you go. Called out. 1155. No, I only think one person had it, Kath. One person had 1155. Right, let's quickly go to an oh no, and then we'll come back for hammer time. See if we can do this one quick.
Oh no.
Okay, so this week's oh no. On Saturday, Belle actually dragged me out for a boot sale, right? Because she'd done a deal with a couple of guys who were selling, those healing crystal things that you might have seen in a recent video. Well, she'd done a deal on Facebook with them, and she was going to pick them up from the boot sale on Saturday. So she literally dragged me out at 5 a.m. to go to the boot sale. And so I reluctantly went. And I put my camera on as I do. I thought, oh, we'll take this opportunity. We can get an extra boot sale video in. Put my GoPro on. And I was going around as usual. And what I tend to do is I self-edit. So as I'm going around, I'll hit record as I'm approaching a stall. Or if I see something that I think I might like, I'll hit record. So it's very, very much easier to edit later on like that. And I was doing that all the way around the boot sale. And then we'd done our intro in the car. Me and Belle were sat there going, oh, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're off to a boot sale, all this rubbish. And anyway, got to the end of the boot sale. Went to do my last piece of recording. And it turns out the GoPro wasn't recording at all throughout the whole boot sale, including the intro. Didn't record that either. There was a problem with the SD card. So that really peeved me off because I was hoping to get an extra boot sale video in that day so that when we have a week or so off when we move, I'll have one to go in there. So yeah, that annoyed me. But yeah, schoolboy error. I was pressing record. I wasn't checking on the screen that it was actually recording. Are there any YouTubers in the chat who has done that? Like recorded a whole thing all morning, only for it not to be recording? Because that is this week's oh no anyway. Not good, not good. Hammer time, I'm being told. Hammer time, hammer time. We've got 3 minutes. Okay, we'll get ready to switch across. So there you go. That's this week's oh no. My phone's pinging left, right, and centre. Who's pinging me? Somebody's pinging me. You missed This Is Heavy. I'm sorry, guys. You missed it today. eBay auction, hammer time, hammer time. I was pressing record, Andrew. I was actually pressing the button. The little light was flashing, but it weren't recording because there was an error on the SD card or the memory card, whatever it was. Right, okay, here we go, guys. We're getting ready for hammer time. It's the first time we've done this. Here we go.
4, thank you. The bid stands at £4 million.
Hammer time.
So we're going to share the screen. The last week's auction that we started during the show is going to end in a couple of minutes. Let's share the screen now. Here we go. And if you remember rightly, we've got 2 minutes, 40 seconds on this one. It's the Danbury Mint, Manchester United, Old Trafford, Theatre of Dreams, 12-inch plate, 1997 vintage. And I bought this at boot sale, a big lot of plates. I listed the rest today, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But at the moment, we're on £32 and 1p with 14 bids. It went a bit, here's how it went. It went a bit crazy at the start because I think some of you guys, I was looking at some of the usernames that were bidding. It was pretty obviously some of you guys who were watching. And then after that, it seemed to settle down. And throughout the week, it's just crept up. And it looks like I don't know if it's one of you guys that are bidding or winning at the moment. Only you know. But it looks to me like these are just now, the bids are settling down to close to what it's going to finish at. This is exciting, isn't it? We needed a bit of ambient music for this. Let's find a bit of ambient music. Watch me miss it now. Right, we're on 1 minute and, well, we're just about 1 minute to the end of this auction. Now, when this finishes, we're going to start another auction straight away, ready for next week. So that next week it finishes at 8:30. And we can see that one finish. There's something a bit different. Chris Tyler, who's probably in the chat, Chris Tyler suggested this idea. I think it's a great idea, providing we actually get some bids on some stuff, which would be nice. So we're on £32 and a penny at the minute. Is this where it's going to end? I don't know. We're going to find out in 30 seconds. We're on the last countdown. So if there's any real serious bidders now, they might be coming in with probably around 10 seconds left. Here we go. We're on 15 seconds, guys, now. 15 seconds. What is this going to be it? £32 and a penny. If it is, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I think it's just under the value of it, but it's going to end on £32 and a penny. There's going to be no more bids here. Did it end on that? The winning bid was indeed £32 and a penny. That wasn't very exciting in the end, was it? I was expecting a bloody bidding war at the end. There you go. £32 and a penny. Thank you to whoever won that. Did it end on £32 and a penny? Let me just check. Let me refresh that. £32 and a penny, yes. it did. There you go. That was fun. Well, at least we sold something, didn't we? We sold it £32 and a penny. Sold to the gentleman in the back row. Is the winning bidder in the room now? In the chat? Let me know in the chat if you won the bidding for it. I'd be interested to know. What's all this about? 32, 37. What does all this mean? Oh, are you all guessing what it ends at? Yeah. Yeah, there was no bidding war at the end. I'm okay with £32. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I think the value of it is somewhere between £30 and £50. So we're there or thereabouts. Refresh. Yeah, I could see it counting down, but I did refresh at the end. But there you go. £32, and that's the end. So right about now, we should have started a new auction, guys. So let's go and have a look, shall we? Yes, it was. The next segment, will they pay or not? I know, that is true. That is true. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you've seen my sales today, you'll know that I've done all right with those plates. So I'm already well on the way. Right. I'm gonna roll the intro again because I love that intro. Even if I do say so myself. And then we'll see what we've got listed for this week.
4, thank you. The bid stands at £4 million.
Hammer time.
Here we go then. This is this week's auction, and it should already be up and running. Let me just refresh the page. It's off and running. There we go. Time left 6 days, 23 hours. It started at Monday at 8:30. It is, of course, this little. I say this little. He's quite a big wally, really. Now this thing is amazing, and I genuinely wanted to keep it. I have got a big one like this, but I'm not sure if it's the same one because we packed it away. So I was like asking Belle whether it was the same one, and she couldn't remember. Now, this should come with a remote control. It doesn't come with a remote control, but it still does loads of stuff, and they still go for some decent money. Just have a look. I put a video on the listing so that you get a better idea of what it does. Is it going to play? There you go. It's absolutely brilliant. I love this Wally, and he's quite big. He's 9 inches. Most of us know what that is, and he will do different sounds. And he moves about independently, so you don't necessarily need the remote control for him. He just whizzes about on his own with the sound effect. He's absolutely brilliant. He's awesome. He really is. And most of them, you'll find, won't have the movement. The movement is still broken. You don't often see him. The only problem is he's missing his remote, but I don't think you need it anyway. He's just brilliant. I'm not sure how many sounds he does. Right, that's enough. So that is this week's auction. We've started it already. It's up and running. And at 8:30 next week, we're going to see what he sells for. He starts at 99p, no reserve. I'm just going to let it go for whatever. It's already on 650, so some of you guys are probably bidding on that. 6 bids so far. So let's come out of there. And that is this week's Hammer Time. And I quite like that little segment. We'll see what happens with it. Let's see where we're up to with the chat. Let's see where we're at. Hi, Laura. Everyone's saying hello to each other still. I think there'll be a bidding war for Wally next week. Oh, you never know. Fingers crossed, Kimmy Kitty. I hope so. Do I get 30% off if I win it? No, you don't, Tommy. No. He is cool, Martin. Very, very nice. You very, very rarely see it with the remote, or any of them with the remotes. You're nearly always missing the remotes. But it's great, that one. I don't think my one that I've got in my collection is that one. Money Mental says I'm winning. Jeff says it might be his favorite film, Disney film. I think Wall-E and Coco are my two favorite Disney. In fact, Coco. Oh, well, I picked up this on Whatnot this week. A little Miguel, glow in the dark Miguel. That's nice. Pick that up on Whatnot. I'll show you the others if you want. I wasn't going to show these tonight, but it came in the post this afternoon. A Blacklight Chucky and He-Man, Merman. Oh, that was quite nice. So yeah, they ended up costing me 20 quid on Whatnot for the three of them. I won 3 different auctions and they worked out £20. So yeah, I love Coco and I love Wall-E. They're probably my favourite. Women have no idea what 9 inches is. Joan says I only understand inches. Still have to look up centimeters. Is there a Whatnot this week? Lana says. It's a very good question, Lana. And I might do a Whatnot Wednesday this week. I might do. I'm going to check tomorrow if I've got enough items to do either a few auctions or a couple of walls. I might do one Wednesday evening. If I do, it'll be 7 p.m. Wednesday because there's no football this week. So, yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping to do one this week. See what you buys here. Welcome. Oh, Peter Raider, say hi to Peter. Mine's got the movement and sound response to your voice, not a remote controlled one. Ah, okay, bang bang. You have to check really closely which one you've got by having a look at stuff that's listed already, because a lot of them look almost identical, but they have different features. 8 bids, says Martin. That's good news. Welcome to Les. £15 SHB. People do realise they bid on eBay, not in the chat. Yeah, bid on eBay, please. It's so nice, isn't it? You know what I love about Wall-E? I love the opening sort of 15-20 minutes where they meet each other and Wall-E's just bimbling about doing his thing, and then he finds the ring and stuff, and I just love that bit. I think the keepers, Steve, to be honest with you. Oh, Jay says, could you not wear that shirt? It's making me ill. Oh, sorry. I prefer the Merman from Cabin in the Woods. That is true. It is like the waltz. Damien's got the same one. Damien, does yours do everything that mine does? Does it? Does the wheels? Do the tracks go and everything? If you've got the remote control, you can get some serious money for them. Thank you, Alan. Thanks for the reminder to everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying. Stoner News. I should always read the things before I highlight them. It's okay, sorted. Easy to ban. Haven't tested it yet. Yeah. It's always worth having a look at it and see what it does and what it doesn't do, because they are temperamental and they're quite delicate. Sometimes you get a bit bashed by the kids when they're playing with them. Okay, let's move on then. We've done quite a bit already, haven't we? We're flying here. Let's do some thank yous. I've got some thank yous to do. A big thanks to all our channel members: Yorkshire Mix, Matt Selstuff, Glamour's Closet, Paul Daubney, GT Prelove, Cy, Chris Smith, Rachel Nash, Phil Higginson, Brooke, Tam and Bell Cells, Secret Carper, Hillary Rhodes, Sam McPage, Drink and Dive, the Monkey Thrifter, Fix It for Reselling, the Dave, Soul Steps, Santa, Andrew Milburn, Proza, Dave ABL, DB Resells, Anything Vintage, SB Reselling, and M's Den UK. Thank you all so much for all your support and all your extra support with the membership. I hope you enjoy being part of the membership and part of our little Discord group and stuff. So yeah, it's really appreciated, and it helps me to keep the channel going and keep coming up with new stuff and sending stuff in the post and doing all that stuff. So thanks very much. By gum, there's the plug for the week. Let's do the next segment while we're here, and then we can chat to you lot about what your pickups of the week were. I've kind of given it away now. Never mind.
Oh dear.
You didn't pay for the penguin?
Sorry?
Money?
No, I bought that over there. Your penguin should still be in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Pickup of the week.
Your bloody penguin's still in the box, love. Go and check it. Accusing me of theft. How dare you? Right, pickup of the week, guys. Have a think now yourself. What has been your favourite? It doesn't have to be highest value. It can be just your favourite item that you've picked up this week. I want to hear about it in the chat. Whilst you're having a think about it and whilst you're putting your answers in the chat, I'm going to give you what my pickup of the week this week is. And it's not necessarily the highest value item that I'm going to share. You'll see this on an upcoming video. And I bought this lovely brown box. And I think this brown box could be worth... No, it's not a box. It's what's inside the box. Okay. So I paid £10 for this box of belt buckles. And I think that, barring one, they're all Elvis brass metal belt buckles. And I love picking these up. Whenever I see belt buckles, I pick them up because generally you can get them quite cheap. And they generally seem to be worth a bit of money. Especially you get something like Harley Davidson belt buckles. Always go for those. But in this case, these are all Elvis. And I paid a tenner. There's 8 in here. And these are what I picked up. I couldn't find this exact one. So I'm not sure on the value. If I had to guess, that's probably about a £20 buckle. This one, I reckon, is worth about 25. It says Sun Record Company. And it's got all it's just the logo from, is it Sun City Records or whatever? I think this one's worth about 25. This one is also probably worth around the £25 mark. Elvis belt buckle. Put yours favourite pickup of the week in the chat. It doesn't have to be the most valuable item, just your favourite item. Could just be something that's really cool, but not worth a lot. Another Elvis one there. I'm not sure the value of this one. I would guess at £20. And there's 2 here that are very similar that have got a little bit of wear to them. Like that one's the colouring, the colouring's kind of gone on it. This one is almost like white background. This one just looks a bit cheaper, but you'd be surprised. Kind of got a lenticular sort of thing going on there. It looks cheap, but it could be worth a bit. And this one is just like, I don't think it's Elvis related. It's just a horseshoe. I don't think there's any significance there to do with Elvis, but it was in the same box. So I got those 8. I paid £10 at the boot sale. And there's going to be more than £100, I would guess here. More than 100 quid's worth. So that's my pickup of the week. Come on then. What is your pickup of the week? Let me have a look. Let me get back to the chat. You've got another He-Man pop on your eBay. You're going to start collecting them for your childhood wall. Well, I would only really collect them, I think, properly, like collect them, like go for the whole like collection, is if they were the original ones and not like the remakes. I prefer the originals. Yeah, Penguin money, yeah. I'm not offended. I just make a joke of it. It was just funny. It was just good content for me. That's all. I'm definitely not offended. Okay, here we go. Aaron picked up a backwards compatible PS3. Nice. Steve got a 3 Gen 1 Transformers for £2. I don't know what that means, Steve. I assume it's a very good buy for £2. I know what he's like with his Transformers, though. A Muji one for a £5 on Saturday, says Damien. Nice one. Hi, Stu. Welcome. He always gets those Mujis, doesn't he? I've never seen one. Fezza says, my best pickup of the week was a bin bag full of loose Lego for £20. My worst pickup was a bin bag full of loose Lego. Yeah, I never touch Lego unless it's boxed and sealed. I don't touch it. I just haven't got the energy for it. I think you've got to have energy. Harley Davidson for the win. Husty got a Zoids Mighty Zoidzilla vintage box. Oh, that's nice, Husty. I remember Zoids. Yeah, they were good, weren't they? Classic Style got 3 Toys R Us espresso cups from Times Square. Oh, interesting. Nice. They sound nice. Ian Moore says, for me, my favourite was a Sudoku cube. I originally bought a car boot for myself for £1. Ended up selling it, though. Didn't know they did Sudoku in cube form. Yeah, I've seen those cubes, Ian. Nice find. Hope you got some good money for it. I don't know what they go for, to be honest with you. Goat Jazz's favourite pickup from the weekend was a pre-certificate copy of Rings of Fear. Nice little VHS video nasty. Oh, interesting. Pre-certificate. Are you okay like selling it, Gary, or is that just for your own collection? Husty got a microfilm reader in a hard case. Microfilm reader. Excellent. Les Wilkins says, Bullover Precisionist watch. I have no idea what that is, Les. What did you pay for it and what's it worth? That's what I want to know. Jack of all trades got 2 Amigas. I had an Amiga 500. Wow, what a machine that was. Brilliant. Sensible World of Soccer on the Amiga 500. Brilliant. Hours and hours of fun. Del Boy Down favourite pickup was a Terminator T800 hand goblet. Best sale of the week. Is that the same one that I've got? I think it's the same one I've got. The hand thing. Best sale of the week was brand new Panasonic 4K camera for £20, sold for $230. Oh, what a sale. That's brilliant, Del Boy Down. Well done. Oh, Goat Jazz said they paid 50p. We'll probably sell it for 30 plus. Oh, lovely. I thought you might have kept it, Gary. Stu says a favourite pickup was 5 Tudor period clothes fastening hooks. Proper little bits of history. Interesting. I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at, Stu, with something like that. Money Mental picked up herpes. Or was that Hermes? Favourite pickup this week was a Wally. May very well keep it. 2 sold on eBay for 85 and 89. Lovely. Lovely job. Some cracking pickups, guys. Luna Retro bought an Elvis photo book from the boot sale. It's for £7, 600 pages, weighed 4 kilos. Sold within 2 days on GSP to the USA for 120 quid. That's a cracker. Well done. M's Den has got picked up. Trolls. Banhammer. I hope you enjoyed your Chinese. Not. My pickups will be on a video later. Okay, Steve. Thanks for sharing. Richard Payne got a new in-box 1970s car radio cassette player for £5. Bloody hell. What's anyone going to do with that apart from like maybe display it, or maybe someone's got like an old Cortina or something that they can shove it in. I call it a Muju. Chris Smith picked up a teddy bear for 50p, sold it for 30. Plushes are a good place to find some profit because you normally get them very cheap. Steve says 3 Transformers for £2, worth 50 if I was going to sell them. Nice. Delboy Dan also found a Muju 400 for £1. Alan got 140 Star Wars magazines for £12.85. That's random. Not £13, Alan, or £12, but £12.85. Tommy Lee picked up some old speakers and they gave him a hernia. He has now mastered the pregnant Meghan Markle look. Oh, sorry, Tommy. I hope you're okay, mate. 30 Spider-Man comics from 1983 to 1984. Lovely job. Lovely. Hope they're in good condition. Mr. Crummy got a Porsche jacket, £5, listed for 120. Oh, I love picking up there like motorsport or high-end car-related clothing. Great stuff. Great things to find. Picked up a Monopoly Chinese edition. Never seen one before. No, I've never seen one of them either, Steve. A Tiffany & Co. pedometer. 1877. That sounds interesting. A Sharp 1980s boombox for £5. Oh, that should be worth some good money. A box of cameras, says Kathy, for 25 quid. I like doing a good bungle deal. Oh, there you go. Les says around £600 value came with 2 other watches for £40. Oh, good. Perfect. Mr. Crummy also got a Planet Hollywood vintage 90s Hawaiian shirt. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's nice. Drink and Dine, favourite find for them was a vintage 2000 Harrods bear. Oh, is that the one I've seen on your video, guys? I assume so. I saw you pick that one up. My best pickup of the day was antibiotics, says little Steve. Are you poorly, or is it someone in the family? Husty picked up a Wharfdale 19-inch TV monitor off the side of the road for free. Mike and Francis, this is a good one. I like this one. Favourite pickup of the week was Man City lifting the FA Cup. Pac-Man board game for 50p, sold for 30 off to Hong Kong GSP. Yeah, £30. You'd be amazed what people will pay for postage. We'll go in someone's classic car. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Apart from my bowel poking through my belly button. Lovely. That's a lovely image. Really, it is. Thanks. Matt sells stuff. Picked up a load of big box PC games. Sealed PS1 game. Sealed GameCube game. Lovely job. SHB says, not related, but a quick question. I'm a new seller. Currently have one item to sell. Should I list it or wait till I get more items then start listing? Oh, just get it listed, SHB. If it's a good item, get it listed and get it sold. Why not? Get it on. Bang it on eBay. If it's not listed, you can't sell it, can you? Oh, that's the bear, yeah. Some cracking pickups, everyone. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Oliver is just getting rid of a house cold. House cold. It's bloody boiling out there, Steve. How are you getting a house cold? There you go. Damien agrees. List it, make profit, buy more to sell. Yeah. Turn it round as quick as you can. You snooze, you lose. Okay, I think we've exhausted the pickups of the week. So thanks for sharing, guys. Let's move on. What time are we on? We're doing brilliantly for time here. We're absolutely on fire tonight. On fire. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Let's move on to what is next. This one.
I hope and pray we can sell it all on eBay.
Sale of the week. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen. This is my sale of the week. And it happened today, to be honest. So today, as well as that auction just ending for the plates, today, this afternoon, I listed all the other plates that I had. So there was about 20 in total. And I listed them all this afternoon. Dead easy to list. Once I'd done one, all I had to do was just get a price for the others and then list it in a similar manner. And almost immediately after listing, I sold 6 plates to one person. And this was one of them that you can see on screen. I sold 6 for a total of £230 with £15 postage on top of that as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split them into pairs and I'm going to ship them in 3 parcels, just so that the chances of them all getting smashed is lower. Yeah, I'm not going to put them all in one box. I'm going to ship them separately. That was the deal. So yeah, 230 quid, 6 plates gone in one go, and they literally went within about 20 minutes of me listing. So somebody had a saved search set up. So that is my sale of the week. It proved a nice little Brucey bonus today, because actually today's been a really good day overall for me. I don't know how you guys have done on eBay today, but I have so far, let me have a look and I'll tell you. Days are not normally like this, like today, to be honest with you. Today I have done £505 and 94 pence, and that is not a normal day. But that includes 230 from that one person who bought 6 plates. But it's still a very nice day. £505.94p. Very, very happy with that. I haven't sold a lot, like numbers wise, but I've sold some higher value stuff today. So I've sold 6 plates, which came to 230. I think I might have sold 2 trainers, which were higher value trainers. I sold that portable, I don't know if I shared it with you, portable DVD player. Sold that. So it was all quite high value stuff. So the actual number of sales is not nothing special for the day, but that the higher value is good. Yeah, so there you go. That's my sale of the week, 6 to 1. Husty said his sale of the week happened today with a Napoleon miniature death mask. Napoleon miniature death mask. That sounds a bit scary. 175 quid though. That's not to be sniffed at, is it? Thanks, Damien. It's a brand new and sealed Wii Music. Thinking of selling it for $7.99. Not much profit, but good enough. Is that all it's worth for SHB, even though it's new and sealed? Mind you, I think it is quite a common game, isn't it? Was the buyer called Little Steve? No. It was a nice sale, Emsden. Yeah, really nice sale. To suddenly get 6 in one was great. I've still got the rest that I listed today as well. They're all on the page at the minute. Bang Bang's got no sales today. Hopefully that picks up for you, Bang Bang. Dame's got 1 sale for me. Worst it's been in 3 weeks. Oh, downer. That is an absolute downer. Fingers crossed for you it picks up though. All the plates are paid for, yeah. Paid immediately, like straight off. He was messaging me as well. He basically bought 2 plates. He messaged me to say he was interested in some more. You know, am I open to some offers? I said, yeah, go for it. And he made offers that were very, very fair on all of them. And I think he knocked like a £5 off each plate. And I thought, that's very reasonable. And so I combined some postage. He paid straight away. Chris is sunbathing the rest of the week. Yeah. Delboy Dan, I had my best last 4 days. Sold the same value of normally in 7 days. It's so weird, isn't it, eBay, how it goes up and down so much. Yeah, a nice eBay day today, really was. Tomorrow, I'm fully expecting 20 quid tomorrow. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. I know it. Because like eBay will see my account. Oh, Chris has done £500 today. I think we can't let him have 2 days like that. So let's give someone else a turn tomorrow. It'll be like £5 or £10, £20, something like that. Delboy Dan had 5 people cancel last week after accepting. Happens all the time, Delboy Dan. We were talking about it last week? Talking about it, how bad it is with offers and not immediate payment and stuff. Les says 15 listed this week, 15 sold. So eBay improving. That's good news. Thanks for sharing, Les. Hope things continue. As I say, whatnot I'm hoping to do on Wednesday. I've just got to make sure I've got enough to make it a worthwhile auction night. So if you're not, if you've never been on Whatnot, come along Wednesday night if I'm going to do one at 7 p.m. If you've not signed up to Whatnot, you can get a tenner for free. You can spend a tenner for nothing. All you'll have to do is pay for postage, but you'll have £10 to spend. But you'll have to use my link that is in the description below. And when you use that, you get a tenner to spend, and I get a tenner to spend as well on Whatnot. So hence the reason I'm buying all this stuff. Buying all these. Supporting other Whatnot users. Quite happy with those. Yeah, so potentially a Whatnot 7 p.m. on Wednesday. But look out on my Instagram and Facebook. I'll always promote it on that day to say, look, we're going to be live. So, yeah, I'll promote it. So look out for it. Phil says, weekend was good. Today, just 2 sales. None during the show. Well, it's not finished yet, Phil. You've still got about half an hour. Richard says, not bad. 12 items sold today. 100 listings added last week. Paying off. yeah, your hard work does pay off. You know, the more you list, obviously, theory is the more that you'll sell, and that comes back to you later on. You know. Husty said I got fed up last week and put everything up for auction. Charlotte's given us a reminder about Love Island. eBay are sponsoring Love Island again, aren't they, this year? So all the pre-loved adverts and everything are going to be coming back on, aren't they? So you never know. That might give us a boost in traffic at least. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you joining us. Come and join us over on YouTube. A bit more interactiveness in the chat. Thanks, Alan. Thrifty George, welcome. Appreciate you popping in. Right, what are we on now? Well, we're coming up to the duck race. Have I done everything here now? Beat Chris to the bottom. This is heavy. Hammer time. Oh no. Thank yous. Pickup of the week. Share pickup. Sale of the week. Whatnot. Well, I tell you what. Without Bell here, it's very smooth, isn't it? Probably not as much fun though. Hi Scott. Good find on the auction. On the action figures the other day. I hope you. Oh yeah. To be honest, Scott, a lot of them. I think I'd already put a lot of them on Whatnot. I think I did them on Whatnot the week before last. We did a lot of auctions on those figures, but I really appreciate you commenting with your info and advice. Sometimes the problem is when those videos go out, it's at least a week after I've actually bought the items. So in that time, I might have already dealt with them, or sometimes I don't always deal with them straight away. Hi, Scouse Dan, welcome. Chris Tyler says I've had one sale, but when you run cursor over Bell, it says I've two to post. A glitch, maybe. Oh, could be glitchy. Fluffy Muffin's in. Missing Bell. She might be watching. She's in bed, actually, to be honest. Scott, is it too late? You are too late this week, Scott. You've got to comment on YouTube, like when the show finishes tonight, go and comment a few minutes after we finished over on YouTube, and then you'll be in for next week. That's the best way to do it. Do it quickly. Josh Andrews says, hi, Chris. Sorry, late to the chat. We've got 2 original boxed Bugs Life Flick room guards. Oh, I've had the room guard before. £2 each, bargain. Yeah, that is good, especially being boxed. You don't really see them boxed, but I've had the Flick before, unboxed. Yeah, so you've done well there. Nice one, £2. Johnny 40 Courts, welcome. Right, let me go and get the duck race ready. No bending of the rules this week, Steve. We did it for 1 week only because I messed up. But I'll be here all night. If I suddenly bend the rules again, I will be here all night trying to write everyone's names in. And I nearly lost everyone's names, if you remember last week. I had to start again. I'm sure she'll see that, Kathy. She may be watching on the big screen. Right, let me just whip over to the duck race and make sure we are sorted. Just give me 2 ticks because I'm on my own. Right, we have 71 ducks in the race today. Just line that up. Anyone got 3 ducks this week? Hopefully no one's got 3 ducks. Yeah, she pretty much has it every day. It doesn't leave her, much the same. If she overdoes it, like she's overdone it over the weekend, we've done too much, and she's done a lot of like house move related stuff, and then we've been out a lot as well, and she's just feeling it now. It's caught up with her, so she's kind of crashing right now. So there's no way she could have come on the show because she's got work in the morning. So that's the hard thing for her. Oh, Mike and Francis got the Duck Radio Prize last week. Sound item, yeah. A duck race number. I thought last week was 71, Jeff. Could be 73. It could be, but the minute I opened the floodgates, Steve, everyone was, I want to be in. It'll teach you a lesson. Sometimes I have to be cruel to be kind so that you know for next time. I can't bend the rules for one. Money Mental, I have 70 out of the 71 ducks. Right. Let's do this duck race. Let's not forget to share the screen. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's better. My screen wasn't very bright. No wonder I was squinting. My screen wasn't bright at all. That's miles better. I can see now. See what I'm doing. Right, just give me a second. It's difficult doing it on your own. Just give me 2 ticks. Oh, by the way, Wally's on £15 now. Let's see if I can see who's winning it. Oh, I can see some familiar names in that bidding list. I'm not going to say who's winning it because it's not my place to do that, but yeah, I can see some familiar names. Thank you for all your bids. And please be playing. I think Christmas Day, there'd be 100 if you did Christmas Day, says Lisa. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll do Christmas Day one day. Christmas Day duck race. Let's get some music going. Right, are we ready for this duck race, guys? Roll up. We are almost ready for the duck race. We are almost ready. All ducks to the starting line. Can we all see that? Are we sharing? Yeah, we are. Don't want to make that mistake again. Let's shuffle those ducks. We're going to do it, shuffle it twice. Shuffle it 3 times. Shuffle it 4 times. Shuffle it 5 times. So you can't say that your ducks are not shuffled. Here we go, guys. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got not. Where's DuckTales? Here we go. And they're off. Very, very close right now. Damo has a naked duck. That is not a good sign for everybody else. Cartoon Head is basically naked but has a hat and a brush. Simon Elliott in the pink. We've got Fezzer as Granny Duck. Rachel Nash is also naked. Rachel and Damo are both naked. They have a very, very good chance of winning this race. Drink and Dive is the Trump Duck. Richard Payne is close to the front. AC Global in the green now leads with Ollie Webber. Ollie Webber as the Clown Duck. Shabba is there with a very suitable little backwards peak cap. Matilda as the Count Duckula. Husty at the top of the screen. We've got Ian J as Super Duck. See What You Buy as the Dr. Duck. And let's have a look at the back of the pack here. Shabba's just gone completely out of the picture here. He's absolutely bombed out. Tommy Lee's coming up close at the rear. Netspresso at the bottom. We've got Kimmy Kitty in the purple. We have Ian G's dropped off now. That's Super Duck is not so super after all. Tommy Lee has flown to the front of the pack. and is currently leading quite a healthy lead there. Tommy Lee could win this by a country mile. Cartoon Head very close as well. He's been hanging about, or he or she has been hanging about. Olivia, the snowman duck. Who else have we got? Kathy at the bottom of the screen. We've got 15 seconds left, and the ducks suddenly split, and we're left with just 5 in the lead. One of these 5 is going to win the duck race. John Pearson, Kathy, Aaron Sells 87, Creek. It's not going to be one of the 5. Rachel Nash, the naked Rachel, is going to win. Naked Rachel wins the duck race. What do we say about naked ducks? And again, another naked duck wins. If you end up with a naked duck, you have a very, very good chance of winning the race. Well done to Rachel Nash. You are a winner. Well done. Nice one. Nice one, Rachel. Congrats to Rachel, says Mike and Francis. Cherry Potato, Lisa. Fixed, says Money Mental. Kathy nearly got it. Nearly, it was close. Why the Trump duck? It was a good race, that, wasn't it? It was quite close for a while, and then suddenly it all split. Rachel, you have won the GI duck, and Greg has kindly provided that prize. So thank you, Greg. Really appreciate it. Rachel, please message me your address so I can pass that on if that's all right. 50 George, if you want to be in the duck race, you know what you have to do. Same as everybody else, if any of you want to be in next week's duck race, all you have to do is come back to this stream after it's finished, just a few minutes after it's finished, make a comment, and you'll enter yourself into next week's duck race. One day we're going to hit 100 ducks, and that will be the maximum that we can race. I think we've had over 80. That's the closest we've got. How does one get a naked duck? It's completely random, Joan, unfortunately. It's a GI duck. I did put a picture out, Laura, before on Facebook and on YouTube. And Emsden said we're going to fit nitrous to our duck next week. Let's turn the ducktails off. It's doing my head in now. There we go. It can come and catch my COVID, or you lot boasting about your pickups, and I have been stuck in for 2. Oh, you're still stuck, Rachel. I hope you feel better soon. I thought you might have been done with that by now, but I know you got some issues, haven't you? Yeah, well, hopefully the duck will cheer you up. Let me shut down that duck. Keeps quacking at me. GI duck camo, yeah. Oh, Jeff says it's Rachel's second win. She won back in February. Who's Jeff? Do you have any idea who's leading the board? Who's leading the wins for the duck race? Have we got like a clear leader for number of wins? Let us know if you do know that. I'm not sure if you've got that information. So there you go. That's the duck race done. So don't forget to enter next week's race. And yeah, that is it. Has anyone got any other questions for me, or any other comments? Anything you want to talk about before we finish? Oh, there's 3 people tied at 3 wins each. Oh, okay. Have you got the names of those 3, Jeff? I'd put them in the chat. DuckTales. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've turned DuckTales off. Don't forget, if any of you would like a special viewer deal, I'm trying to clear through some stuff before we move house, right? So this offer is available to anyone watching now or anyone watching back later in the week, right? For this week only, for the next 7 days, up to the time of next week's show, if you want anything in my eBay store, I'm willing to do 30% off plus free shipping. So that's the deal. If you want that deal, message me on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll try and do something. We'll try and sort out the deal. Yeah, I'm just doing it for the next 7 days, though. After that, back to normal. Three-time champs, Once Loved Treasures, Monkey Thrifter, and AMPR have all won 3 times. Have you booked that eBay rep to come on yet, Chris? I'm still waiting. One day we might get somebody on, I hope. Jeff likes his numbers and stats. Well, thanks for keeping them. It's really appreciated. It's good to know. Can we have a duck race for those who've not won one? Keep trying, Alan. One day it will be your day. We need to see a bar chart. What about a line graph or a pie chart? Would a line graph be better? The Virgin's duck race. Right, well, I'm ready to call it a night. If you've got now else to talk about. Oh, hang on a minute. Jeff says 2-time champions, Tonks Boutique, Kathy, Nespresso, Tap Peddler, Delboy Dan, Chris Tyler, and Rachel Nash have all won twice. That's interesting. And Chris Tyler, has Hammer Time paid yet, Chris? Let me have a look. I'm just checking now, Chris. Not paid as yet. But they have got quite good feedback. They've got good feedback, and they've got a United badge as their profile picture thing on eBay. So obviously a big supporter. But no, not paid yet. Cheers, Andrew. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping along. Lisa says, can you set up a private eBay with the same details as your business one? No is the answer to that. It has to have some unique elements. It can't have exactly the same. It can't have the same username. That might be it, actually. You can probably have the same. I think you can have the same email address and stuff like that, and home address, because people have more than one account, but you definitely can't have the same username. Cheers, Thrifty George. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. I'm posting it to London then. Yeah, possibly. 33.8% plain duck winning percentage. That's pretty high, isn't it, really? Right. Before we go, guys, we were going to have Belle's End, because Belle is going to end the show from now on with some words of wisdom. But as Belle is not here, Belle has sent me some very, very good words of wisdom to end the show on. And basically, Belle has said, this is Belle's End for you. So after this, we're going to end the show from now on. Belle's now the final word. So to end with, this is what Belle says. Okay? Don't judge each day by the harvest that you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.